Hello guys, welcome back to another video tutorial. In this video I'm gonna teach with you how you can make a image gallery with the help of HTML, CSS and also JavaScript. Here is a demo of the project. I'm gonna refresh the page. It will change the images automatically. Just a minute, I'm gonna open my created project. So this is my another project. Inside the project I will use. So once you open that, it will change the image automatically, and also you can change the image with the help of on-click, right? So let me explain you how you can create this one project. So this is my file. I will open it again on my VS Code editor. So first I'm gonna write basic structure and use the little bit size of the browser and our code editor, right? So the first thing, I'm gonna add the title, image gallery, HTML, CSS and also, right? Then I will call image wrapper start, and this will be close, right? So just a minute, inside this one section I write the class image wrapper. Inside there I'm gonna call a span tag. Inside the span tag I'm gonna call image tag, and you can add the image from your computer, or you can go on Google and just write random picture URL. You will get many websites like pixum.photos and loremfilco.com and splash.com and many others. So you can choose any one website as you want. I'm gonna use Lorem Pixum. So inside this page I go to below, I maximize it, and you will get this one URL. This is a particular image URL, so you need to copy it and you need to paste on there. First I'm going to save that, and let's see output of this one. Save. As you can see, so this is the height, this is the width of this one image, and this is the height of this one image. So I'm going to change it to this way, right? And also you can change the image ID on there to display another type of image. For example, I want to display 75, right? As you can see, I think I need to use this one, right? As you can see, so you can use any image ID on there to get the image from lorempixum.com, right? Once you get the image, then the next thing you need to add the style tag inside the span tag. I'm going to use I will create a variable and use any name as you want, then use colon and assign the value this time. Then I'm going to copy this one span tag. Inside the span tag have a image tag. I'm going to paste second time, third time, fourth, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Then we need to change the value of the variable. We will use it on later to change the image, right? And also you can change the basically IDs to change the images. 79, 59. You can write any random number on there to change the images, and 153. I think last one will be 20. So save. Let's see. So right now we have more than 8 images inside our page. So after the closing wrapper tag, I'm going to create a button wrapper star, and this will be close. Inside this section I'm going to call div class btn wrapper. Inside there I'm going to create a write the button tag and use previous on there, and the next one will be I'm going to assign the classes on there. First class will be btn, and also I'm going to add the prev means previous, and this will be next, right? You can also assign the type. You can do the return, and this will be type will be button, right? I don't need that. This will be class. So we have seen two buttons. Next, this will be next. Then we will work on the CSS to display the everything inside the center and manage the buttons. So I will use the style tag. First I'm going to use link css style.css. then I go to style.css. so inside the CSS, the first thing you need to reset all the things like padding, margin, and also box sizing. So I'm going to use margin 0, padding 0, box sizing border box, right? So right, then the next thing I'm going to target the body tag, and inside the body I'm going to change the background color will be dark color, and first I'm going to use display flex, and flex direction will be column, align items will be center, and text align will be center, and height will be 100 VH. So let's see, right? So the next thing I'm going to target the image wrapper, this one class, and we need to manage that, right? So I'm going to use width 200 pixel, height will be 200 pixel, right? And I'm going to use transform style will be press 3D, and transform perspective, and assign the value 1000 pixel, and inside there I'm going to use rotate y angle, not x, y. So inside the y angle I'm going to assign the degree, so I'm going to use 0 deg first of that, as you can see. So we will use this one degree to change the image automatically. This is a default means 0. When I will change the value on there like a 45 or 90, then the image will change automatically, right? So I think we should use transition. I'll leave this time transition on. Then I'm going to target dot wrapper span tag, and we need to use position absolute, but also we need to use position relative on there, so right, and we need to use top 0, and left will be 0, and width will be 100%. So sir, right, and then this is an important property, so I'm going to call transform, and I'm going to call rotate y, right? Y angle means top and bottom. This is a parenthesis, you need to call CLC, and then you need to call again parenthesis. Inside the parenthesis you need to call where. So I have made the variable with the name of a on there, so I need to call this one variable inside the CSS, and we will change this one value one by one on there, right? I'm going to show you in a minute. So I call var, and again parentheses, use hyphen and variable name, right? Then the next thing, you need to target the just a minute, I'm going to check that. Single parenthesis, and this will be 1 2. I think we need to, yes, perfect, right? So after the variable, you need to use times, and use 45 deg, means the default value will be a is a 0, and we will add the 45 value each time on this variable. When we will add the value 45, then the image will change automatically. First of that, I'm going to show you on the HN 45, as you can see. So I just use this. I think we need to check that. Okay, one more thing we need to do on there. I need to use translate z and assign the value on there, right? So here's the image. But I think we need to check where is problem right now. So I think we need to display the content inside the center, flex direction, align item center, and justify content center. So perfect, right? As you can see. So this is a very important section. I will manage it on JavaScript to perform the operation, like change the image with the help of on click and move the image on the next one. So after assigning this one value, I will target image wrapper and span tag. Inside the span tag of image tag, I'm going to use position absolute, and I'm going to use left 0, and top will be 0. I need to use wrap 100%, right? Then I'm going to target the btn wrapper class. We have made the btn class. I'm going to use position relative, and width will be 80%. So right, and then I'm going to target the btn class, which I have assigned on there, like this one. So I'm gonna use position will be absolute on there, and bottom will be negative 80 pixel, and color, background color, I'm gonna use RGB and 25, and 111 186 and 0.37, right? Then I'm going to use color will be white, border I don't need that, none. Padding will be top and bottom 10 pixel, left and right 20 pixel, and I'm going to use border radius 0.5 pixel, cursor pointer, everything is perfect on this. So let's see, as you can see. So I think we need to, we need to use the btn hover, and I'm going to use filter brightness 1.4. Then I'm going to target the btn previous button. I have assigned the ID also on there, as you can see. So you need to target that and assign the left 20%, and this will be next right 20%. So as you can see, guys, so the final step is JavaScript. It is very important to perform all the things, right? So I go to index.html, and inside there I'm gonna add the script code, and I'm gonna write main.js, and this file is open on my there. And one more thing I'm going to show you, I have explained you all on this one degree. So this is a first one image. I want to display the second one image. You need to target, or you need to use 45, as you can see. And you want to change also image, you need to use 90, as you can see, right? So you need to add 45 value inside on each time of the variable. So we need to manage this one section. So I'm going to show you in a minute how you can do that. So I go to main.js. Inside there you need to get the create a variable. For example, I'm going to use image wrapper. You can write any name as you want, and then I'm going to call document.get not get document query select. Inside there you need to target the class, particular class you have assigned on there, as you can see. Once you get the value from this one, then you will able to use everything which appeared inside this one section. You have targeted this one class, right? Then I'm gonna call const this will be previous button. So I will use document.get element by id. So I have assigned the IDs on the buttons, as you can see. So we need to copy it, paste on there, use the second thing. This will be next, and this will be next. So the first thing, I'm gonna perform the operation on previous button. When I click on this one, I want to move the image. So I target previous dot add event listener. I want to generate the event on there, parentheses, and which event you want to use. I'm going to use click event. Then I'm going to call function parentheses curly brackets. Inside the curly brackets, when I will click on the previous button, then I want to change the image. But before working on that, I'm going to show you in a minute. I use console.log. I just checked that, and I'm going to show you. Save, and I'm going to click on this one. As you can see, when I click on this one button, we are able to see text has been appeared on there. Means this operation are working fine. So let's work on the change the image. So I will create a variable. I will use a and assign the value 0. Inside this one section, I call a the same variable and assign the value a addition by 45, right? Means this value will assign on this one variable, and this is the same a variable. Why I have used on there? Because I will use this one on any time outside of this one section. So I have explained, I have made this one on above. So I'm going to show you. I use console.log. Every time the a variable value will change automatically. Means when I click on previous button, then I'm going to show you. You will see different values: 45, 90, 135. Add the 45 value each time when you will click on this one button, right? So this is a work process of this one section. So the next thing, I'm gonna create a update one. I will create this one function on outside of this one section. I call update fun. Inside there, function update fun curly brackets. Inside the curly brackets, I will get the value from this one variable, right? Image wrapper dot style dot just a minute dot transform, and use this one sign with the help of shift button, but you don't need to use this this sign on there. You need to press the same button but without shift sign. You will able to see single commas. Then you call perspective, and you need to use 1000 value. I have used this one on the CSS, this section, right? So we will change this one value with the help of JavaScript. I'm going to show you in a minute. Then I call rotate parenthesis. Inside the parenthesis I call dollar, curly brackets. Inside the curly brackets I need to target this one, a value or a variable, right? Once you add the value, then after the curly brackets you need to use deg, but I need to use rotate y on there, right? So I'm gonna save that, and I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna show you the work process. So with the help of image wrapper I target the transform property, and I used same thing on there. Inside this one section have a 0 value, but inside my JavaScript code I have assigned the a value. Means every time a value will change when I click the button like previous. So I think it should be change the image. As you can see, this is the previous pattern working, right? I also add the, first I'm going to cut that. I'm going to add the transform 1.7, as you can see. So the next thing is you need to copy it and paste there. Just change the event name, like this will be next, right? And inside there you need to use negative sign, right? So let's see. As you can see, very attractive and simple, as you can see. So the next thing is I want to open this one page and I want to change the image automatically, right? So I'm gonna call set timeout parentheses, and we need to use again parentheses and call the function curly brackets. So the first is I will use a, and this is a variable we have made on our a variable, and I call a negative by 45 value, and after the 40 seconds I want to change the image. So after the curly bracket you need to use comma, okay, just a minute, and assign the value. So save, but it doesn't work. You need to target this one variable on there, which function will change or run every time, every 4 seconds. So save that. Let's see. It doesn't work, so I'm gonna copy it and paste on there. I think it should be work. As you can see, guys, without click on any button the image has been changed now. But the problem on there is when I click on this one, it doesn't work, and it doesn't work properly on there, as you can see. So you can manage it with the help of clear timeout. So let me explain you how you can then. I'm going to create a variable let and write timeout value. Then after this one value, this is the event listener, this is the event, this is the event, previous button and next button. After the value or before the function you need to call clear timeout and pass the value of timeout. and you need to copy it and paste on there. And also you need to call this one variable on there and assign the value, right? It should be displayed perfectly. So let's see. So what I want to change the image, as you can see, it doesn't move any other image. So this is a very helpful and simple project with the help of HTML, CSS and also JavaScript. I hope you understood as well. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.